qualifying prep for 2023 has been pretty good so far. Been just putting in a few Ks up and down the track and just trying to do the final bike setup at the minute, but it's all working along pretty well. It's all really good. We're just trying to make every little bit better here and there, and then yeah, try to come in with our best foot forward. Yeah, the setup we had a really good base setting from last year, so it's only just been trying to fine tune little bits and pieces just to try to get that little edge over everyone. The track I find is not as square edge like through the whoops. The whoops are a little bit more rolled, but the square edge chops definitely, I think, a lot worse this year, and it's going to be a lot worse once the buggies go through and destroy it. Yeah, I've been quite fortunate to pick up a really good naming right sponsor of E&I, Engine Oil. Yeah, they're a massive company over in Europe and just starting to get back into the scene in Australia, so I was quite fortunate to pick them up. And then I'm quite fortunate to also have AMX back on board as the second sponsor, and then yeah, Olin's are stuck by me with the suspension and stuff like that, so it's been really good to have all those guys back on, and then the support of STE Engineering, the Gas Moto with the bikes, and they helped me with the KDM support. Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, my name's Byron Draper and I'm working for Brodie Waters, racing Finke and any other desert racing that he chooses to do. Like most people, I grew up racing motocross, and from there started to work as a mechanic here in Australia. That took me overseas. I worked in MXGP for a little while, met the guys from Olin's. They were looking for a technician, happened to be in road race, and I got the job. Moved to Sweden and ended up working there for 12 years in World Superbike, and a couple more years in the factory before I moved myself and my family back to Australia. So I always say that I left Australia with a motocross gear bag, and I come home with a wife, 3 kids and a shipping container. Most of what I do is off-road bikes. And then with my road racing background, I'd met Josh Waters, and through Josh, his brother Brodie, they started telling me about this desert race, Finke, that they do. Obviously I knew it, coming from a dirt bike background, and I'd worked for a couple of riders back in the day that had raced it. So I was keen to come out here and see what it's all about. I've got lots of friends in the industry that still involved and still come out here and race or work at Finke or race Finke, whatever, involved in Finke, and they said to me, man, it's an event that you just don't get anywhere else in the world. It's nothing like you've ever seen.